options. I disagreed with the IEP, and you have many. In this training, we're going to talk about one of my favorites, resolution meetings. What is a resolution meeting? Usually, a resolution meeting is a dispute resolution process that takes place after a parent files a due process complaint. Resolution meetings offer parents and school districts the opportunity to resolve issues before the due process hearing happens. Participants include the parent, someone from the school district who can make decisions on behalf of the school, and any other person that you invited. A parent may choose to bring an advocate, an attorney, or someone else to support them. The parent, if they do not bring an attorney, the school cannot bring an attorney. So sometimes that gives us great leeway as advocates to just sort of sit down, roll up our sleeves, and talk to the head of the district about problems that occurred at the meeting, with evaluations, with services delivery, predetermination, and all of those things. It's a process where we work together to resolve disputes so that we have no need for a due process hearing. So here's what happens at the dispute resolution meeting. The school district must hold a resolution meeting within 15 calendar days of receiving notice of a parent's due process complaint. Again, the due process complaint has to be sent to the district and to the state. The meeting must occur unless the parent and the school agree in writing not to have it. So the responsibility is on the school to schedule that. 15 days come quickly. So you want to be prepared and you want to be able to talk about your issues that you alleged in your due process request to the state. So you requested a due process hearing, and in that due process hearing, you listed problems, the series of events, how you got there, the IDEA violations, and then you also provide ways to resolve the dispute. And those are ways that would bring some sort of educational benefit or relief to the student based on an IDA violation. Benefits of the resolution meeting: they're an important way to communicate and improve a relationship between you and your child's school. The resolution meeting keeps the decision making between you and the head of the school district. In a due process hearing, a hearing officer who does not know your child decides the dispute. So that gives you sort of one last chance to resolve it. You have a 30-day window of resolution. So that goes past the 15 days. So remember, at any time, whether you're at the due process hearing or you have a difference with the school district, resolution meetings are also available. So just know that it's a great process. It gives both parties a chance to talk and discuss really important factors that play into your child's IEP. This is what you want to do to prepare. You need to identify the issues as you see them, outline what you feel your child needs, and bring some ideas you have for resolutions. So in my dispute resolution meetings, before we go to due process, here's what I have the parents do. I have the parents write a timeline. Write a timeline, and then they read it. There's something very important and very important about the parents' position and what they experienced as they walk through their child's IEP process. And then at the end, I will then reiterate my allegations of IDEA violation, whether they're statements of fact or procedural violations. Practice what you want to say. I am always practicing what I want to say. Try to think of some questions that the school might ask you and write down your possible answers. Think about how you plan to deal with your emotions. It gets very emotional. The meeting is more likely to result in agreement if everyone listens to each other and is respectful. Again, the components of that, should you resolve it, which we hope you will, they're sealed. Once you get a resolution, once you settle, whether it's in mediation or a state written complaint or OCR, any of those things, that resolution agreement, that settlement, you then call an IEP meeting, and it's just delivered to your child's IEP plan. There's not a discussion, there's not an argument. We just list the components and we clarify the delivery of those. So let's say your resolution said that you got 100 hours of compensatory time with direct reading intervention from a tutor. That's delivered, usually the compensatory time is delivered, not usually, it's delivered outside of the educational day. So we would look at how you would deliver that, usually over about 24 months, and what measurement of time your student could tolerate that compensatory education to give them meaningful benefit. Um, so it's a great process. I love it. I love accessing it. And can attorneys attend the resolution meeting? Absolutely. So if you're represented by an attorney, they're going to bring an attorney. And so look into this as a possibility when you are having a dispute with the school that you just can't get movement on. So like the channel, share it, hit the bell, do all the things. The bell's down there somewhere, or it's over there, it's right there. And so that parents know about their options. Remember, we're doing this for one reason: successful student outcomes. When we get it right for the child, we get it right for everybody. I'm Mayer Cunningham, Special Education Boss, helping families navigate and negotiate the IEP 504 process. We'll see you in the next video.